and welcome everybody. As Terry mentioned, this year the Coquitlam Foundation has the privilege of distributing over $113,000 to bursaries, scholarships, and grants in our community. It's been my pleasure to chair this year's Grants Committee, and I would like to thank the members of the committee for all their hard work throughout the grant application, assessment, and selection process. Each member of this volunteer committee received a very large number of applications for grants, bursaries, and scholarships, and before each of our meetings, they read through all the applications and came prepared to make informed recommendations through the selection process. We appreciate the very valuable contribution of the members of the committee, many of whom are here tonight. I'd like them to stand if they're here and accept our thanks. Franca Eyre, Nancy Bennett, Ron Grender, Linda Meneghello, Sam Nakai, Ron Price, Ron Roberge, Doug Tannehill, and Jerry Wallace. Now I'd like to introduce previous grant recipients. We love to hear what's happening with our bursary, scholarship, and community grants recipients from the previous year. We're pleased to have with us this evening two of last year's award recipients to share with us what the Coquitlam Foundation Awards have meant to them personally or to their organization. The first is a recipient of the 2012 Coquitlam Foundation Education Fund Bursary, Arturo Bustillos. I'd ask Arturo to make his way down to the stage. When Arturo's family came to Canada from Mexico 5 years ago, learning English and fitting in was a struggle. Dealing with a new school, teachers, and friends was difficult, but he took on the challenge, excelling at academics and volunteering. His passion is marketing, and he would like to run his own marketing firm in the future. This past year, Arturo has been attending Simon Fraser University.
Hello everyone. I first want to say thank you to the Coquitlam Foundation for having me. Once again, it was pretty funny because one of the things I needed to do when you receive it last year was to write a letter. And I was actually in the process of writing my letter, and then Janet called me and was like, hey, you can come and speak. You can speak. I was like, hey, perfect. Because I like to speak better than I like to write. First, I would like to, I'll give what I did, my highlights of the year. As Janet mentioned, I went to SFU, and I used the money that I got from my bursary to pay for my tuition, which is very helpful because you guys know how expensive it's going to be. One of the highlights of my year, the first thing will have to be, I went to Frosh for the BD School of Business. And it was the first moment that I actually got to meet people that have a passion for marketing as well, which for me is a very big deal because during high school I was lucky enough to find out what I really like to do, and I always felt like I was the only one that oh, marketing this, marketing this, like, oh, nobody, my friends were like, oh, you're so lucky to know what you want to do. So at Frosh I got to meet really interesting people and that had the same passion for marketing. So that's what was one of the highlights for the year, getting to participate with this kind of people that are really into marketing and business, just like I am. I also joined, this year I also joined the Student Marketing Association in Simon Fraser, and it was very fun because I get to visit a lot of different marketing agencies around Vancouver, so I get to meet a lot of professionals, and I also got to organize my own personal agency tour. So it was my first time cold calling, so one of the skills I learned this year is cold calling, and for the people that don't know, it's just calling companies like, hey, can I go to your company and have a tour? And at the beginning it was really hard. I froze. I was like, and I hung up because it was really stressful. I never done that, but I gained confidence, and I managed to gain the confidence to make a contact. And I've been talking to her. She's been really nice. She runs Signals, a media group in Vancouver, in case somebody knows it. I also got to through the Student Marketing Association, I actually got an internship at Rouge Media Group, and it's a media distribution agency in Vancouver. And the manager and all the employers got to take me to different things that they did each year. So I learned about marketing, from the process that it gets from the client, for like Coca-Cola and all those big clients, and how it gets to like posters. So it was a really fun experience because I got to meet a lot of business owners and to see from the beginning to end all the marketing process. So, I couldn't ask for more to get into the behind the scenes of the marketing scene. One of the things I really like, I experienced my first marketing event, as in like a networking event, so I get to network for the first time with professionals for marketing, so that was really fun. Because in one of these networking events, I actually met a person that's starting his own marketing startup in New West, and he's actually recruiting me as one of his interns, and I've been working with him. He's been teaching me about marketing and mentoring me, so I couldn't ask for, just like people like the people in the Coquitlam Foundation and the mentor that I just made, people to take the time to value what you have done. It's pretty good, so I've been very happy with that. Fun thing, for the Harlem Shake, I was one of the people that started the initiative at SFU, so we got around 200 people to come down and dance. If you guys want to see it, it's on YouTube. It was two friends of mine. We were like, let's take the initiative, and we called some people, made some calls, and we organized this SFU Harlem Shake. So I'm really proud of that because it was really stressful. Because during high school, if you want to make a big sale, you just make the big sale. In university, you gotta talk to public relationships, you gotta talk to the dean, you gotta talk to this. So I wasn't used to the process, but it was pretty fun. I don't want to take too much of everybody's time, and right now I'm actually, I plan to do, besides for marketing, now I discovered another passion of mine, and it's communications, which is very different from marketing, but it really is really relatable. So right now I'm planning to do a joint major between marketing and communications. And I'm actually now representing students because I'm now the communications coordinator, and I represent communication students at SFU, and I run the website. So I'm learning how to make websites. I'm learning how to, run a student union. So that's pretty fun. Last thing, I'm also working with the student at Simon Fraser Student Society. So I'm working in ways to engage students with the community, and that has been pretty fun. So this whole year has been amazing. I've learned things about marketing that I didn't know that existed in marketing, and I want to thank the Coquitlam Foundation for believing in me and for giving me the money to actually do what I like. So I want to thank all the members of the Coquitlam Foundation. Thank you.
Well, Arturo, whatever you're selling, I'm buying, okay? Nice job, thank you. And we can see what a little investment, how that can grow. So, next part of the program is moving into the presentation of awards from our donor-advised funds for 2013. Now these funds, donor-advised funds, have been established by private donors who come to the foundation for assistance in making a donation to support a particular charitable work, a specific cause or endeavor. Such funds currently support many health initiatives such as cancer research, arthritis prevention, stroke recovery, and support for those struggling with juvenile diabetes. Other donor-advised funds support arts education, student scholarships, seniors activities, and people in need. Donor-advised funds make it possible to create something like a mini foundation in a cost-effective and easy way. They make it possible for residents, community agencies, and businesses to establish and to grow funds that will contribute to the community in a unique and everlasting way. So if you have something that you want to do, call us, contact us, send us an email at the foundation, and we can help you realize your philanthropic dreams.